been a week now, and it still hurts. The Blair Oaks Falcons' epic rally against Park Hill Central fell just short, and the Falcons had to stay home and watch the Rebels win the Class 3 state championship. Coach Att LePage has the same feelings most of Blair Oaks country does, but there's more than just light at the end of the tunnel. We'll be back. They won't. As for the Falcons, they lose a senior class of 14, but return 8 starters on offense and a load of young talent just waiting to get their chance on the defensive side of the ball.
I'll be back.
All right, gentlemen. Very good. Last Wednesday practice has got to be really good today. Let's have a great one. Stay at start, alignment, assignment, effort. That's all we need out of you. Day one, that's all we've asked. Day, last Wednesday practice. That's all we ask again. It's Winning Wednesday. Effort. Do your job. Switch. Do your job. Don't worry about anything else. Have fun. Sweet field. Play with your hair on fire. Arm circles forward. We ain't going to get to play with these guys again. Back. This team won't ever play again together. Torso twist.
It's all we've been working for all year. Worked so hard since January 6th. We practice further than everybody else except for Seneca. Let's go kick some ass and win the state championship. Ready to break down? All you got!
All time! All right, everybody. All right, boys, here we go. Let's have a great one. Best one yet. Be focused, no mental errors. Be mentally in, okay? All in, okay? All in. Seniors, it's the last time you'll ever step on this football field. Last time, hey, boys. Here we go. Let's get it going. It's Thursday!
Oh, yeah. This is it. Proud of you guys. Like I said last night, wouldn't have missed a day of this. This has been awesome. Y'all been awesome all year. Let's be awesome tomorrow. Finish. We'll meet tomorrow, or meet this afternoon. Make sure you thank them for the breakfast this morning.
Yeah.
All time. I can walk on
The 2024 Blair Oaks Falcons football season has been a roller coaster ride. Opening with much promise, a seasoned team coming off last season's stinging loss in the state semifinals, the Falcons were bolstered by the arrival of an electric junior from just up the road in Ashland. And with his first touch on opening night, Brady Depkus gave Falcon Nation reason for excitement. Backs moves a man in motion to the left side, and he rolls to his left, looking to throw, sets, and fires down the field. Open is Depkus. Depkus is after the 40, he's off to the races. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Good night, Gracie. Touchdown! Falcons! Brady Depkus, 81 yards. And hello, Mr. Depkus. From there, Depkus caught 2 more touchdown passes and returned a kickoff for a touchdown. In all, 4 touchdowns on 6 touches, more than 203 yards of offense, not counting the return. And the Falcons were off and flying after a 61-12 beatdown of Maryville. While the Falcons were riding high after week 1, they quickly landed downhill in game 2 at Lutheran North. And the ride started with the Crusaders' first play from scrimmage. Jonathan Moore, the quarterback for Lutheran North, has a man to his left. Tandem receivers to either side. Moore wants to throw very early on. Goes down the middle of the field. There's a man wide open. This is caught, and this may go for a touchdown. To the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown. First play from scrimmage, and it goes 66 yards to Mike Clark. The Crusaders ran over, around, and all over the Falcons in a 58-28 loss. After that crushing blow, it was imperative the Falcons get back on their feet, and they did against Class 4 state-ranked School of the Osage. Backs moves Laughlin into the backfield, and they hand off to Hayden, and he will carry the pile into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! 8:07 to go, first quarter. Falcons on the scoreboard, 6-0. 4th and short out of the I formation. Laughlin powers up the middle. Second effort to the next level. And he's going to go to the house. Falcons touchdown. So Hayden Laughlin, 33 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons are on the scoreboard. Senior Hayden Laughlin powered through the Osage defense for 4 first-half touchdowns, and the Falcon defense held the vaunted Osage offense under 100 total yards as Blair Oaks cruised to a 42-0 win. Next, it was on to California, and a rout that began with a bang. And this Kimna collision repair kickoff is taken back by the Falcons running around the right side. There goes Jaxon Engelbrecht. 50, 45, 40, 1 man to beat. He's gone. Touchdown! Falcons! Look at Jaxon Engelbrecht. Think the reverse to Dacus, and he was all by himself down the far sidelines, and just like that, the Blair Oaks Falcons have taken a 6-0 lead. With Hayden Laughlin out with a concussion, the Falcons turn to an eager sophomore. And on first down, they hand to Verslois around the left end, puts his head down, goes to the end zone, touchdown, Falcon! Nice drive to the end zone by Carson Verslois. They got him on the corner, and he was not to be denied. And when the onslaught finished, the Falcons came away from their rivals with a 63-7 victory. Next up, a powerful Boonville club, undefeated heading to Wardsville. This game, though, was never in doubt. First down and 10. They note Tyler Bax is going to keep it, and he throws it the last minute, gets it off down the sideline. Dacus is going to score a touchdown! Falcons! What a play by Tyler Bax. Brad Leonard had him wrapped up in the backfield, and as he was going down, he found Dacus over at the sidelines, and Brady just turned it down the field. And on the next Boonville series, the Falcons defense got in on the fun. As they roll out to the right side, big throws, it's going to be intercepted. Back the other way. Here comes Closser down the sideline. 30, 25, 20. Hits it 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Falcons!
Sam Closser brought it back about
46 yards.
46 yards, okay.
And by the time the night was over, the Pirates retreated from the Falcon Athletic Complex on the wrong end of a 62-0 shellacking. In Week 6, it was a field trip for an experiment against a Class 5 school in the state of Kansas. And Blue Valley Southwest soon found out this little old country school they were playing for homecoming was loaded for bear. Backs on 3rd and 9, back to pass, floats one down the sidelines, has a man, Dacus to the 40, back 35, 30, 25, 20, across the field, 2, 5, and he dives for the end zone, touchdown! Falcons!
I'd say about
68, 67.
Yeah, 67 yards.
Following a Blue Valley touchdown, that man Engelbrecht gave the Falcons the lead once again. As they give to Engelbrecht on the reverse, there goes Engelbrecht down the sideline, 35-40. He got away. 50, 40, 35-30, cuts back, gets a block, 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown! Falcons, no flags. Engelbrecht, Jaxon Engelbrecht takes it into the end zone, about a 95-yard return. And midway in the third quarter, the Falcons took control once and for all on the broad shoulders of number 17. Snap back to backs, play action. Look out, quarterback run. He ran over there, the Falcons scored! Touchdown, Falcons! We had an earthquake in Kansas, folks. And Tyler Bax blew away with defensive back Brady Shannon, who came up and tried to get him. And number 30 felt the wrath of Bax. Falcons back on the scoreboard. In the end, the Falcons torched Blue Valley Southwest 59-28 and headed to Eldon in Week 7, where the Mustangs never stood a chance. And the Falcons have it on 1st and 10. They hand off up the middle, and there goes Hayden Laughlin into the end zone for the touchdown, Falcons. And he scores from 12 yards out. The Falcons are on the scoreboard. Just a little bit more than 30 seconds into our ball game tonight. They lead it by the score of 6-0 with 11:27 to go in the first quarter. And Hayden goes for the end zone, and he goes on in for the touchdown, Falcons. But carrying it on into the end zone will be Hayden Laughlin for the touchdown, Falcons. So Hayden Laughlin goes into the end zone. This is quickly getting out of hand. The touchdown-a-thon ended with a 49-0 halftime score and a final of 63-0. In Week 8, it was homecoming for the Falcons against the Sad Sack Hallsville Indians. At least, that's what we thought. The Indians drove the field and scored a touchdown of their own, but on the ensuing kickoff, Engelbrecht quickly restored order. Here's the onside kick. It's dribbled along. The Falcons will pick it up back at the 45-yard line. And here comes Engelbrecht. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Hot line at 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown! Falcons!
65 yards for the touchdown.
And from there, Blair Oaks cruised to a 59-12 conference win, setting up a trip to Southern Boone and a showdown for the conference championship and a first-place district seed. On a cold, late October night, the Goblins were gnawing at the Falcons' feet, or ankles.
He's up. They've got him in the golf cart. And here come all the Falcons out to wish their teammate well, as he'll be taken off, and we don't expect to see him back tonight.
No, that's for sure. First of all, it was All-State running back Hayden Laughlin, lost for the season with a broken ankle. Less than a full quarter later, All-State return man Brady Dapkus went down with a similar injury. And soon, All-State quarterback Tyler Bax would leave the game with a concussion. But the Falcons would rally behind sophomore quarterback Vander Halford, running backs Carson Verslois and Toby Edler, and a stout defense to fly past the Eagles 42-0. And so Blair Oaks got a week off to assess the damages, heal up, and tear into the Eagles again in the district semifinals.
Oh, they're in the I formation. Toby Edler goes into the end zone for the touchdown. Falcons. Toby Edler in from 6 yards out, straight up the middle as the Falcons lined up in the I formation. And on first down, they have to Verslois around the left side. Great blocking out in front. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. Touchdown! Falcons! Carson Verslois. On third and long, his backs pump and go, looking to the left, now runs out to his right. Now throws the ball down the field. Has a man coming across the field to the 20. It's Halford to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown! Vander Halford coming across the field. Scores from 42 yards out.
And as expected, it got real ugly. 66-0 as the Falcons moved on to the district finals in 6th-ranked Boonville again. The Falcons scored early behind some sophomore power.
Toby Edler's in the game as backs handed up the middle, and it is into the end zone for the touchdown. As they go into the end zone, and it is Carson Verslois out of the fullback position.
On the end of the next drive, a Falcon defensive All-Stater got his turn in the spotlight.
A high snap through the punter's hands. It's rolling back to 25. Falcons all over. The ball can be picked up by Blair. To the 10, to the 5, to the 5. Grayson Verna picked up the missed snap. They're about the 10-yard line and took it out of the end zone.
And from there, the Falcons strolled to a 49-6 final score. On to the state playoffs and an unlikely Cinderella story. The Hallsville Indians had just 2 regular season wins, but won all 3 of their district games. And against the Falcons, the Indians messed with the Falcons' heads and snap counts and nearly took the lead until Shay Linhardt made a diving interception at the Falcon goal line. And from there, Tyler Bax found that Engelbrecht kid again.
They stay with the 5-wide look as Bax takes the snap, looking to his left, throws has a man wide open. It's Engelbrecht to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, one-man chasing, 25, 20, 15, 10 to the 5, dives, touchdown, Falcons!
And once again, to polish off the Indians, the Falcons played 17 green.
Bax shoots on the left end, breaking tackles, inside Hallsville territory, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Falcons! No flags, no flag. 65 yards on the touchdown.
The final score was Blair Oaks 49 and Hallsville nothing. Finally, the Falcons returned to the state semifinals for the 3rd straight year, and for the 2nd time this season, the Spoofhounds from Maryville awaited. In the swirling snow and cold in Wardsville, the Falcons played to a 7-7 stalemate with an experienced Maryville squad. But starting the 3rd quarter, Bax and the Falcons finally took the lead.
And on first down, Bax shoots it himself up the middle. He's to the 10, he's to the 5, touchdown, Falcons!
Tyler Bax scored from 21 yards out, and early in the 4th quarter, the Falcons put the game away for good.
Bax from the near far hash mark, throws wide open, touchdown, Falcons! Vander Halford, wide open on the slant, goes in from 24 yards out, and the Falcons take a 2-score lead.
Blair Oaks would go on to a 28-14 win and into the state championship game for the 8th time in program history. So now the final goal is in sight. For the Blair Oaks Falcons, this has perhaps been the most trying of seasons in quite some time. There have been soaring highs and crushing lows. Somehow the Falcons have made it to the final game without 2 all-state starters on offense. The defense has risen to new heights each and every week. This has been Att Blk's masterclass in coaching, along with defensive coordinator Mike Hall, line coach Mike Cook, and a support staff of former Falcon players. But this will be their biggest test, the swaggering, stomping Seneca Indians. This year's most dominant Class 3 team, 13-0, with 3 1,000-yard rushers. That includes a quarterback who has also thrown the ball for more than 1,000 yards. Their defense is quick, brutal, and can cover from sideline to sideline. Seneca was here last year, losing to Park Hill Central. They feel like the state championship is their destiny. The Falcons feel like it's time to strike while they're an underdog. I'm Dick Aldrich, along with Ed Kniest, and we're live at Faurot Field in Columbia for the 2024 Class 3 Show Me Bowl. We're glad you're along for the ride. We begin our coverage as usual with our pregame talk with Falcon head coach LePage after this timeout on the Tobin's Towing Blair Oaks Falcons Game of the Week. Right here, right now, we are at Faurot Field in Columbia at the University of Missouri. We have blue skies with bright sunshine at a temperature of 44 degrees. We're going to be in the 50s by the time things get going this afternoon. For the Blair Oaks Falcons, a familiar lineup on offense, and this is the way they will line up. The tackles are Brenden Schaefer, a sophomore at 6'1", 185 pounds. The other tackle, Carson Rustemeyer, a senior at 6'2", 230 pounds. The center is Zach Bonnet. He is a senior at 6', 235 pounds. The guards are Justin Kidding, a senior at 6'1", 275 pounds, and Kaden Schulte, a junior at 6'1", 230 pounds. The skill positions, the wide receivers, Vander Halford is a sophomore at 6'1", 175 pounds. Another wide receiver, Brenden Rackers, is a junior at 6'3", 185 pounds. Jaxon Engelbrecht is on the outside. He is a senior at 6 foot and 150 pounds. And Jet Kerwood is the other outside receiver. He is a senior at 5'11", 155 pounds. The running backs will be Carson Verslois, he is a sophomore at 5'10", 165 pounds, and the other running back for the Blair Oaks Falcons will be Toby Edler. He's a junior at 6 foot and 185 pounds. Also, we'll see Dylan Kliegel in that position. He is a senior at 5'10", 175 pounds. The quarterback, Tyler Bax, he's a junior at 6'2" and 180 pounds. When we come back, we will take a look at the coin toss and get you ready for this afternoon's ball game from the Faurot Field in Columbia.
It's a game.
Falcons are meeting at midfield. The Blair Oaks Falcons are wearing the green this year, and so that their home team. This will be the first time that we can remember in a long time. I think probably since the 2006 state championship game. But Blair Oaks has worn green in the state championship game. The green wave, the Blair Oaks Falcons fans are on the near side. They have taken up most of the seats between the 35-yard lines on the near side. Seneca also with a very nice crowd here all the way from southwest Missouri. Seneca is just across the Oklahoma state line into the state of Missouri.
Yeah, they're...
Ed, what do you see?
They've had a long way to go. Well, we've had the opening kit, or the opening coin toss, and Seneca won the toss, elected to defer to the second half. That means the Falcons will be starting on offense. Usually we see them start on defense, but they're going to start on offense, and they'll be going from right to left across the dial. And we'll see what happens. Maybe we're expecting a lot of excitement today. The Falcons, as Dick said, clad in their green jerseys, their green home jerseys, white pants, and the green helmet with the white Falcon on it. Meanwhile, across the way, Seneca is all white. They look like the old St. Louis football Cardinals, folks. They're in white jerseys with red numerals, white pants, no stripes on those pants, and they have white helmets. And I think they have a logo, but we're so far away, I really can't tell. I think they have a logo of like an arrow or something, some kind of stylized arrow. But basically, this is going to look like about a 1962 matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the old St. Louis football Cardinals. And we're getting ready here as the ball is placed down. And the kicker, it looks like that's number 8, Drew Sherwood, who's a wide receiver and cornerback for the Indians. He's waiting for the signal from the referee to start. And here we go. Here's the kick. And with the call, it's the voice of the Falcons, Dick Aldrich.
This can collision repaired. Opening kickoff goes out of bounds. And so the Blair Oaks Falcons will take over at the 35-yard line. So on first down, Tyler Bax looks it over. He has Vander Halford in the wing to the right side.
Wing to the left and 2 receivers out wide to the left. The referee starts the clock and we are ready to go as the ball's on the far hash mark. Backs looking it over, moves Halford in motion off to the left side, and backs looks, swing pass to Halford. Halford has running room to the 40, gets a block, runs over a man, and gets across the 40 to the 44-yard line, a 9-yard gain on first down.
A nice, well-designed play to start the game, kind of get everybody into motion and get everybody going, get that adrenaline pumping. Halford may have a big day today, Dick. I think everybody's gonna be keen on Jaxon.
On second and short, Bax runs the ball around the left side, and he's gonna get the first down out across the 45 to the 50-yard line. Give him a gain of 6 yards.
He picked up 3 yards, and the Falcons will go now.
And on second down, Bax wants to pass. Throws the ball deep down the middle, man wide open, and he threw it too far for Rackers. Rackers was wide open behind the secondary.
From the 47 to Seneca.
Third down and 8 for the Falcons from the 47 as Bax rolls to his left. Throws on third down, man wide open. Rackers down the sidelines to 25 to the 20. And outside of the 20, he's pushed out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Give him a gain of 30 yards and a first down.
You know, I talked about it in the keys before the game, all the receivers, and I don't mean to, but I just leave out Brenden Rackers because he doesn't catch a lot of balls, but he's had some games this year, Dick, where he's come up big, and it's kind of like he's the forgotten man. Nobody thinks about him.
On a first down and a 10 from the 16-yard line as they run it from the near hash mark. Halford gets the ball, stumbles as he comes around the left wing on the fly sweep, and he stumbles but gets 5 yards. As they have 3 receivers wide to the right side, Bax looks to the right, now steps back, he's in trouble, he's going to be wrestled down in the backfield back at the 21-yard line.
They came hard.
They came right through, and there is the nose guard that Ted LePage talked about, Jace Renfro, the All-State wrestler, 5'8", 210 pounds, and Falcons are going to have to go for a field goal here. This is going to be a long one for Nolan Laughlin. This is going to be about a 37-yard field goal. The ball's going to be on the near hash mark, marked at the 37-yard line, marked to the 27-yard line. Laughlin with a 41-yard field goal earlier this season. Snap back ball down. The ball is blocked at the line of scrimmage, and that will do it. So the Blair Oaks Falcons drive deep into Seneca territory, but they're not able to complete the drive, and the field goal is blocked, and Seneca survives the early drive, 20-yard line.
Falcons had a really nice drive going, and they just stalled inside the 20-yard line.
So that will be turnover by the Falcons. First down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Colby Klaus, the quarterback for Seneca, has a man to his left. They move a man in motion back to the left side, and they hand off. It's Probert trying around the left side as he cuts it up. He's got good running room out across the 30 to the 33-yard line. A jet sweep as Seneca comes up the field, and it's going to be a first down out at the 34. Give Probert a gain of. On second down, they move Miller into the backfield, but Klaus is going to keep it. Lots of running room around the left side. He's going to be very close to another first down. And he said Klaus, the running back, the quarterback, is also one of their top rushers. And he gets very close to the first down. Give him a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be now a second down and short.
Indian rusher to have 1,000 yards on the season.
As has a high snap back to Klaus, but he's open again around the left side. Jace Chouinard pushes him out of bounds, but not until Miller gets the first down out across the 45 to the 48. And the Seneca Indians are wearing out the right side of the Falcon defense. They like to run to the short side of the field, and as they go from left to right, Miller to the left of the quarterback, Klaus. 3 receivers wide left, no receivers to the right. On first down, they hand off to Miller. Miller bounces it to the outside, to the right side, to the 40, to the 35. He's being wrapped up and pulled down inside Blair Oaks territory at the 27-yard line. Miller is lined up to the right side. They have a wing to the right side, as that is the tight end Ryan Owens. And on the snap, Miller running to the left side. Klaus is keeping it, and he's got Ryan over to the left side, and he's going to go for a touchdown. Touchdown, Seneca. The Falcons did not get over to cover the option. That was just a straight option. Klaus running out to his left and had Miller with him, and he goes into the end zone from 27 yards out, and just like that, the Seneca Indians are on the scoreboard, and they have the early lead over the Blair Oaks Falcons by the score of a 6-0.
And that allowed Klaus to cut it up, and there was nobody else home. That looks blocked.
The Falcons blocked the extra point. As the Falcons come through, it looked like that might have been Bryson Varner on the block, and the Falcons blocked the extra point. So 6 points for Seneca as the Indians go ahead by the score of 6-0 on the quarter. It is Seneca 6 and Blair Oaks nothing, and now an onside kick by Seneca right into the middle of the field. And let's see who wound up with that one.
The officials were signaling Blair Oaks. The side judge came running in from the far side, signaling right away. And this with a touchdown drive.
Backs on first down, quarterback draw, keeps it up the middle, pulling tacklers with him inside Seneca territory to about the 49-yard line. And a good gain on that play by Tyler Backs of about 7 yards. Just following his blockers up the middle, he took one step back and then surged up the middle and actually gave him a gain of 8 yards on the play. It'll bring up now 2nd down and 2. Move a man in motion to the left side for Slice. Back's going to keep it himself. He's got the first down. Boy, he got turned upside down inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Landed right on the back of his shoulders. Picked up 5 yards the hard way.
Yeah, and he was trying to avoid a man coming in. Tyler was able to pop right back up. But a first down for the Falcons.
Tandem receivers to the left side, and the wing to the right side is for Slice. As Backs takes the snap, pump and go, wants to go deep down the sidelines, has it. Touchdown, Falcons!
Oh, baby, that worked perfectly.
Jaxon Engelbrecht behind the secondary. He got behind the safety, and Backs threw a laser beam down the sidelines. Engelbrecht took it at the 15 and strolled into the end zone, and the Blair Oaks Falcons are on the scoreboard with 7:31 to go in the first quarter. It's Blair Oaks 6, Seneca 6. Touchdown of 44 yards. So Jaxon Engelbrecht goes in for the touchdown. Laughlin on to attempt the extra point. Out of the hold of Engelbrecht. Taking some time, snap is back, the ball is down, the kick is up, it's high, it's long, and it is good. 7:31 to go in the first quarter. The Blair Oaks Falcons leading the Seneca Indians by the score of 7-6 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We'll return to Faurot Field in Columbia after this timeout. You're watching Blair Oaks Falcons football, the game of the week, brought to you by Tobin's. Yard touchdown catch. The extra point by Laughlin is good. And 7:31 to go in the first quarter. The Blair Oaks Falcons lead Seneca by the score of 7-6. And that's your Tim Van Ronson scoring drive summary on MidMoSportsOnline.com. And Seneca bringing the ball back up the middle on the kickoff return. And it was a good return as Brody Probert brought it up the field. He was dipping and dashing and darting, and he was able to bring the ball up the field to about the 40-yard line.
Right.
Miller to the left of Klaus. They move a man in motion back to the right side. Klaus runs the option to the left side. Late pitch, and the Falcons finally get over there and bounce him out of bounds. Libert leading the tacklers there for the Falcons, the outside linebacker. And he also got some help over there by Shay Linhardt.
The thing is, the Falcons have always been very good about stringing plays out and not letting opponents and teams to get to the edge. They're going to have to really be tight on that today because that's where the Indians are going to want to go most of the time.
They move a man in motion from right to left as Klaus fakes the give to the motion man and keeps it himself. Pyle drives up the middle, gets to the 50-yard line. It's going to be enough for a first down. Give Klaus a gain of 7 yards on the play. He now has 4 carries for 48 yards. Man in the backfield this time, it's Klaus. As Klaus takes the snap, looks to his left, now throws down the middle, and wide open. He's at the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and this is going to be a touchdown for Seneca.
Hagen
Ginger, the tight end, takes it in the end zone.
Against Lamar earlier this year, the Ginger was open like that.
And they're going for 2, and Klaus runs it himself around the left side for the 2-point conversion. So Klaus goes in from 2.5 yards out. And with 6:44 to go in the first quarter, Seneca 14, Blair 7 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We'll return to Faurot Field at the University of Missouri and the Show Me Bowl 2024 after this timeout. This broadcast being brought to you by Tobin's Towing.
They ran
Scoring drive summary brought to you by Tim Van Ronsen, attorney at law. The Falcons run the reverse on the return, and they get a man out to about the 36-yard line. Looks like that might have been Engelbrecht who got out to the 37.
Yeah.
So that was a lightning strike.
So already the Falcons have given up more than their average per game. Let's see if the Falcons get a touchdown to ruin that average for Seneca.
On first down, Bax has a man on the near sidelines out to the 50-yard line. That's Engelbrecht with a fingertip catch on a ball that was high and behind him, but Engelbrecht came down with it for a 13-yard gain out to the 50-yard line.
We talked about before the game, we thought the Falcons were to win this game. They might have to go more to the air game, but if they can't stop Seneca on defense, then they're going to be in trouble no matter what.
From the near hash mark, Bax takes the snap, drives up the middle, gets hit hard as he gets inside the 50-yard line, and gets down to about the 47 before he's turned back. And leading the tacklers was Kyle Adams, the linebacker at 5'11", 210. Ball on the near hash mark at the 47 of Seneca. On second down, backs off play action. Wants to go to the near sidelines again. Has a man, and it's complete for a first down. Versluis has it down at the 29-yard line. 18-yard gain, and Versluis was hit hard, but he hung on to the football and made a nice play.
The thing about Carson Versluis is we talked about his running ability.
On second down, Bax runs out to the left side, looks for a block, turns the corner, gets it inside the 25 down to the 24-yard line, and that time leading the blockers for the Blair Oaks Falcons getting out on the edge was the offensive tackle Carson Rustemeyer, the 230-pounder.
Run out of bounds at the 24. They'll set up a 3rd and 5. 5:09 to go. Clock is currently stopped here in the first quarter.
3rd down and 4 for the Falcons. Line of scrimmage, the 24-yard line from the near hash mark. Bax takes the ball, throws it quickly to the outside, has a man, turning up the field, Jet Kerwitt inside the 15-yard line, down to the 12. It's enough for the first down, as it is an 11-yard gain for Jet Kerwitt. Everybody's getting involved.
I was going to say, this is the championship game. Everybody's...
And Bax retreats. Moves a man in motion from right to left and hands off to that man, turning the corner, cutting it up, and being bounced out of bounds.
Halford, I think he's got it.
I think has got the first down inside the 2, near the 1, as he was bounced out of bounds. He was hit hard, but was able to get the first down for the Falcons as Blaze Graham coming up from the defensive backfield. And give Halford a gain of about 9 yards on the play, and it will bring up a 1st and goal situation now for the Falcons.
Halford has shown good speed around the edge on that jet sweep, and here they are in the I, Dick.
Out of the I formation, they hand it to Toby Edler. He gets hit hard and gets inside the 1, very close to the goal line, but did not score. They forced him out of the A gap where he usually likes to run and got a goal to go.
And everybody's packed in on the defense for Seneca in the middle.
I formation again, and they keep it, and they go into the end zone for the touchdown.
Finally.
Touchdown, Falcons. And it was the fullback Versluis going into the end zone. Bax turned around and ran in on top of him just to make sure that Versluis goes in for the touchdown. And the Falcons, with 3:16 to go in the first quarter, are 1 point away from tying this ball game up.
A 1-yard touchdown run for Carson Versluis. Well, you get to the championship game and you're down on the goal line. If you give it to Versluis, you know what they're going to do. Put their head down and run into somebody and run over him probably.
Laughlin on for the extra point. The kick is up, it's high, it's long, it is good. Penalty flag comes in though, and it comes from the man in the defensive backfield, so let's see what this is about. Seneca is running off the field, both teams running off the field, but Laughlin is staying around to see what the call is. And this call is a personal foul against Seneca. They may have run over the center, and you're not supposed to do that. And that sometimes gets called, sometimes it doesn't. But this will be a 15-yard mark-off on the kickoff. 3:16 to go in the first quarter. Blair Oaks 14, Seneca 14 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. This 2024 Show Me Bowl being brought to you by Tobin's Towing, and we'll return after this timeout.
And that was only 3 plays as they had a big 50-yard pass to their tight end, Hagen Ginger. And no defense today, folks, or very little so far.
Klaus running to the left, has Miller out in front of him blocking, and the Falcons finally get over there and push Klaus out of bounds. This is going to be a short gain. This is a 3-yard gain for Klaus as he's pushed out of bounds, running from right to left. Seneca going from a left to right here across the screen, and Klaus running to the left of the offense that time was bumped out of bounds after a 3-yard gain. On second down, high snap. Miller gets it from Klaus, and Miller tries to run the left side. Falcons knock him down after a short gain as he tries to get to the outside. Falcons were over there knocking him down. Jace Chouinard along with Libbert on the tackle there for the Falcons. Had a gain of only 2 yards on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 5, and this is as close as the Falcons have had to getting off the field with their defense.
And the thing is with Seneca, they can run it for 5, or they could have the quarterback Klaus drop back and pass it. So you don't know what you're going to get at this point.
Man in motion back to the left side as Klaus runs it to the right on the option. He is hit and brought down at the 26-yard line. Bryson Varner.
Well, when the Falcons have needed a big play this year, especially in the playoffs, old number 9, Bryson Varner, he's been the man to do it. It stops him after a gain of 1. It's 4th and 4, and it looks like the Falcons might get out of here as the punting team is on for Seneca. But again, you never know. It's a championship game. They might have something up their sleeve.
I've got to say, this is probably
they got. I tell you what,
rare punt.
They got Roman Miller in the middle
of the blocking line.
Yeah.
Jagger Wilson is the punter. A high snap. Wilson takes his time. A left footer wobbles one out. It's going to hit at the 50-yard line and roll into Blair Oaks territory. He's going to get a gorgeous roll, and it's going to hit and stop at the 31-yard line. So about a 20-yard roll after Wilson didn't get much of it, but the Falcons would take over on the near hash mark from the 31-yard line to the left. Tyler backs the quarterback in an empty backfield with a wing to the left side. 3 receivers wide right. Albert Sloyce moves from the wing into the backfield. Swing pass right side on 1st down. They get it out to Engelbrecht, and he turns up the field across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
It's going to be very close.
Good play that time by the Falcons.
He's got the 1st down.
Check it was Halford. Vander Halford, a 10-yard gain on 1st down.
And the Falcons, that's the thing you got to worry about because Tyler's been doing a lot of the heavy lifting in these playoffs for the Falcons, and you don't want to see him come in with an injury.
On 2nd and 7, backs, fakes a pass to the left, now looks down the middle, throws down the middle, has a man. It's Rackers for a 1st down inside the 30, and Brenden didn't hang on. Klaus, the safety, shook it loose down. We've come to the end of the 1st quarter of play, and it is the Blair Oaks Falcons 14, Seneca 14 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We will return to Show Me Bowl 2004 at the Faurot Field in Columbia on MidMoSportsOnline.com, being brought to you by Tobin Towing. From their own 45-yard line, Vander Halford to do the punting. The kick is away. It's a nose-up spiral. Nobody back for Seneca. And this ball will roll inside the 15 down to about the 10-yard line. Thanks very much.
Inside the 10 to keep rolling. It's down to about the 8.
So thank you very much for that. Nobody back for Seneca from the far hash mark at the 8-yard line. The white-clad Seneca Indians. Klaus takes the snap. He wants to pass. Now he's going to keep it up the middle, and he gets good running room right across the 10 to about the 13-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 yards on the play for the Falcons. Cut him down. Looks like that was Dylan Kliegel in the middle there for the tackle for the Falcons. Klaus, the leading ball carrier so far for Seneca. Tight end to the right side, wing to the left side. On 2nd down, Klaus runs the option to the right side, cuts it up, has big running room, out across the 20, leaps over a man and across the 25 to the 27-yard line. Give him a gain of 8 yards and a 1st down. The quarterback, Kaden Klaus, is a heck of an athlete, man. He went right over the top of the linebacker who tried to cut him down for Seneca from the 27. Miller to the left of Klaus. Klaus looking it over. 3 receivers wide left. They hand off to Miller up the middle. And Miller's breaking tackles and breaks to the outside. One man to beat, and he gets cut off his feet. He's going to get the 1st down out across the 35 to the 41-yard line. And give a gain of 14 yards to Miller on the play.
Crisply and cleanly.
Miller to the right of Klaus on first down. Klaus is just going to run power to the right side. Has a hole, cuts it up, and turns across the 45 to about the 48-yard line. Give Klaus a gain of 8 yards and very close to another first down as Seneca goes marching down the field with 9:56 to play in the second quarter. We're tied at 14.
This drive.
And second down and short. Klaus moves a man in motion back across the formation, fakes the give and wants to go deep. Throws the ball deep down the middle. Pass going to be, nearly intercepted at the 35-yard line. Falcons had the inside position. I think it was Shay Linhardt who did not come down with the football. He was all over the intended receiver. No, it was Closser.
It's a very sunny day, and right about now, the sun, which is off to our right.
The third down and 2. 3 receivers wide left. Klaus going to run the option to the right. He gets hit hard. He's short of the first down as the Falcons gang tackle him over on the right side of the offensive line. And the Falcons get over there to make the stop. It was Carson Hubering on the stop for the Falcons, the 250-pound All-Stater, standing up Klaus. They gave Klaus a gain of a yard, so they'll bring up a fourth down and short now, and Seneca will be going for it from their own 49-yard line.
That was one of the better defensive plays the Falcons have come up with this afternoon so far.
3 men in the backfield, all in front of Klaus. Klaus takes the snap, runs to the left. He gets hit hard, stood up, and he's going to get the first down. Kaden Klaus went to the leg power as Garner hit him first, and Klaus dipped into his legs and really pushed hard and got 2 yards and a first down. Hold him. Now Klaus in an empty backfield. He wants to throw on first down. Going deep down the middle. Man open. It's going to be caught. And the Falcons tackle him inside the 20. Down at the 17-yard line. And once again, first down and 10 from the 17-yard line of Blair Oaks. Ball right in the middle of the field as Seneca goes from right to left. Klaus, the quarterback, with a man to his left and a blocking back in front of him. As Klaus turns up on the option, he's going to go to the end zone for the touchdown. Klaus got a block on the corner, turned it up, and no one was home. And Kaden Klaus goes in from 17 yards, and Seneca back on the scoreboard. MidMoSportsOnline.com. You're listening to the Show Me Bowl 2024, brought to you by Tobin's Towing. We'll return to Columbia after this timeout. 21, Blair Oaks 14 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. Dick and Ed back at Faurot Field in Columbia for Show Me Bowl 2024. And here is a short kickoff. It's lined back to the Falcons at the 30-yard line. It's Warren Davis with the football. Gets across the 30 to the 34-yard line. And that will be where Blair Oaks will take over on the near hash mark as they go from
The Indians are dropping a man back. They're dropping Blaze Graham, a junior wide receiver, back deep.
Halford kicks it away, and it's not a good kick. It wobbles off the side of his foot and roll out of bounds inside Seneca territory at about the 38-yard line. So a rare miss kick by Vander Halford. The ball wobbles out of bounds, and it'll be first down and 10. They will mark it, check it at the 33-yard line. Goes from right to left. Klaus, the quarterback, with Miller to his right side. Moves Hayden Nilges across the formation, and Klaus keeps it himself. On first down, turns it up, and gets out across the 35-yard line to about the 38. Give Klaus a gain of 5 yards on first down. Klaus very quickly nearing 100 yards on the afternoon. He has 13 carries and 98 yards with 6:17 to go in the second quarter.
They got to come up with something.
On second down, they hand off to Probert coming around the near side on the fly sweep. He's going to be very close to a first down as he hits out across the 40 to the 45-yard line. And that is going to be enough for the first down. Give Probert a gain of 7 yards on the play.
In the Seneca game, since they run so much,
Miller to the right of Klaus on first down and 10 from the 45-yard line on the near hash mark for Seneca. On first down, here's a double reverse. Coming around the right side is Wilson. Wilson with a blocker out in front as he dances to the outside. The Falcons wrap him up, but he's going to have the first down inside Blair Oaks territory at the 45-yard line, and a penalty flag comes in late we may have a face mask coming up against the Falcons. From the 31 of Blair Oaks on the far hash mark, Klaus fits the give, keeps it himself over the right side, has running room, stiff arms his way to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, and he is cut down as he gets inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. 13 yards, but that nearly went for the touchdown.
Yeah, a late diving tackle by the Falcons.
On first down, high snap, they hand it off to Miller. Miller around the right side, he gets turned around and knocked down. Falcons get him off his feet after a 3-yard gain. Over there on the stop was Dylan Kliegel for the Falcons.
It seems as though when the Falcons do make a good defensive play,
You're listening to coverage of the 2024 Shelby Bowl, brought to you by Towins Towing, and we'll return to Columbia after this timeout.
You cannot choose the thing.
And they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Seneca could trick the Falcons and try a little pass here.
They move a man in motion from left to right. Klaus fakes the give, keeps it up the middle. He's diving for the end zone. He lost the football as he went across the goal line, but he's going to score. Give the touchdown to Klaus as he went in from 3 yards out. I think Klaus was there anyways, and he dove into the end zone, lost the football, but he's going to go into the end zone from 3 yards out. 49 to go, second quarter. Seneca 28, Blair Oaks 14 on MidMoSportsOnline.com.
Might be getting to a point where this might have to be a pass-heavy drive if they're going to get down the field.
On second down and 8, they move Versluis over to the right side. He's got it. He's got running room. Across the 35, he puts his head down, gets to the 40, and is pushed back as he came from the wing on the left side, came around the right side, and that time he had a lot of green acres in front of him, and he scored. He gets 17 yards and a first down.
Of course, I don't mind being wrong every once in a while, but with 2:48 to go, the clock stopped here in the second quarter.
3 misses in a row by backs. I think they've all been dropped. And here is a diving catch over on the far side. Out across the 45 at the 46-yard line. A quick turnout by Engelbrecht that time. And he got his hands underneath it and made a nice catch over at the 46-yard line, but he gained him only 6 yards.
Yeah, they had to get that ball out quick because and keep it low to the outside because the man was coming up on Engelbrecht. Good job by Jaxon to catch that ball and hold on to it.
From the 46 on the far hash mark, 3rd down and 4 for the Falcons. Backs on the quarterback draw. Keeps it. He's up the middle. He's in the secondary. To the 45. Gets turned upside down completely. And he is hurt. He's not getting up. He went down at the 41-yard line, landed on his face.
Well, every time
he was spun end over end.
Every time that Tyler has run the ball, they've hit him hard and they've hit him low and they've hit him high. So he's limping around out there. I think they're going to call a timeout. Att LePage is walking out to talk to the white hat. There's something he doesn't, he's saying they're coming in, they're diving for the knees or something because he made a motion toward his knee. Ted's real good about getting out there and letting the official know.
Oh, now the Seneca coach is coming right back at him. He's all over the officials now. The Seneca coach is yelling at the white hat as well because he saw Ted coming over yelling at the white hat. So,
Lift for Life would have been doing it too, probably.
And Bax rolling out to his right on the 1st and 20. Deep pass down. Limping catch made at the 35-yard line. And it's Jet Kerwitt with a catch of the year. He made a heck of a catch over here on the near sidelines.
Jeff Kerwitt with his second catch of the afternoon.
And an 18-yard gain. Kerwitt, nice catch on that play.
Everybody is coming back and remembering, remember this guy, remember this guy.
And on first and on second short, the Falcons get a first down inside the 30 at the 29-yard line.
Yeah,
excuse
me for that. I thought that Kerwitt catch was a first down because it was over 10 yards. I forgot about the 2 penalties.
So Versluis gets 4 yards and a first down for the Falcons inside the 30-yard line at the 29. On first down, they hand off to Halford, and Halford running the right side, coming from the wing back on the left side, and he gets inside the 25 down to the 22-yard line, and a gain of 7 yards on the play.
Falcons maybe are starting to find their offensive legs here. 1:24 to go, ball on the 22 of Seneca. Both teams have 2 timeouts left in this half. 28-14, Seneca in the lead, Blair Oaks driving.
Versluis comes into the backfield, takes the handoff, and he is being pulled around, and he's going to get the first down inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. The Seneca man had him by the jersey, but Versluis was able to pull free, get 5 yards and a first down. I thought maybe he had a face mask.
Yeah, I thought so too, the way he kind of twisted around there. But we come upon a minute 10 to go, 70 seconds and counting to go in this first half, and the Falcons are driving.
2 timeouts for the Falcons on first down from the near hash mark from the 17. Back keeps it on the quarterback draw. Drives up the middle inside the 10, down to about the 9-yard line. Give Tyler a gain of 8 yards on first down. And that's 14 carries for 52 yards now for Tyler Bax.
They're respecting the Falcons' receivers because they're giving some room to them, but here it is, a 3rd and 2.
From the 9-yard line, Bax turns, hands it for Sloyce. Sloyce has got the first down. He keeps on ticking as he gets inside the 5 down to the 4. He got hit hard at about the 7-yard line. He bounced back and then continued up the field, and he picks up 5 yards and a first down.
And we're going to have a timeout by the Falcons. This will be their second. They'll have a 1st and goal from the Seneca 4 with 29 seconds left.
Falcons have been in the red zone before, and they were knocked back out of it on their first drive of the ball game, and Laughlin's kick was blocked.
You want to go in down 1 score. You don't want to go in down 10 points, or 11 points in this case, if they were to kick a field goal. Of course, the Falcons at this point, they'll take what they can get, but if you're going to give the ball back to Seneca to start the second half, you got to get some points, get some momentum going into that locker room at halftime, and hopefully we'll be able to see maybe that we keep talking about the coaching staff and how good they are at adjustments. Maybe they can come up with a couple of adjustments to slow down the Seneca rushing game.
Back in Columbia at the Faurot Field, press box at Faurot Field, high above Faurot Field, as we get ready for second half action. We're at halftime of this afternoon's Class 3 2024 Show Me Bowl as the Blair Falcons trail the Seneca Indians by the score of 28-14.
And so the Indians have 204 yards rushing on 24 attempts. That's an average of 8.5 per carry. 3 touchdowns rushing by Klaus, and Klaus with 27-yard longest. Meanwhile, catching the ball, the longest catch, of course, was 50 yards by Hagen Ginger for the touchdown. That's the only touchdown. So 204 on the ground and 91 in the air. That's going to be 295 yards of total offense in the game so far for the Indians of Seneca. So the Falcons have 109 yards rushing on 28 rushing attempts for an average of 3.9 per carry, 1 touchdown rushing, and Verslois has a run of 17 yards. That's the longest run from scrimmage. 109 on the ground, 162 in the air. That's 171 yards, a total offense for the Falcons in that first half.
And don't forget, coming up later tonight here at Faurot Field at 7 o'clock, it's going to be the Helias Crusaders playing in the Class 5 Show Me Bowl as they'll take on Platte County. The Crusaders, of course, will come in with a record of 12-1. Platte County at 13-0 so far on the season. And that will be coming at 7 o'clock here this this evening. So we're going to go away and take another break, and when we come back, we will have more for you from the Show Me Bowl here in Columbia on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We will return to Columbia after this timeout. But then Kenise Dick Aldrich back in Columbia at Faurot Field, where the Blair Oaks Falcons trail the Seneca Indians by the score of 28-14 as we get ready to start the second half of play. The Indians will have the ball first here to start the second half of play, so they will right away have received the football, but they're going to have to kick off again as Laughlin will come to the ball. 2 men deep for Seneca, and Laughlin kicks it. It is a high end-over-end kick. It is going to be taken at the 5 by Tyrone Harris. He still can't pick it up. Now he picks it up and comes straight back up the middle with it. He had it inside his 5-yard line and was juggling it around. He finally comes up the field and gets knocked off his feet at about the 18-yard line. Hank Lueckenotte on the stop there for the Falcons. And
so we'll see what they can do here. They really need to come up with some defensive stops, and in fact, they need to get some turnovers in order to get this game back in their favor.
Caden Klaus on first down, bounces to the left side, and he may be going for big yardage here to the 40, to the 45, and pulled out of bounds. Again, just a straight run where Klaus starts up the middle, then he bends it back to the outside. And as there have been all game long this afternoon, nobody home for the Blair Oaks Falcons.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's nobody out there on the edge to try and stop them.
On first down, Klaus runs it to the left side, has blockers out in front, and he is pushed out of bounds. Head inside to Blair Oaks territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 48-yard line, give him a gain of 4 yards, and it'll bring up second down and 6. Line of scrimmage will be the Blair Oaks 48-yard line. As second down and 6 now for Seneca. They hand it off to Miller around the left side. He runs over a man and gets inside the 45 down to the 44-yard line. Seneca, a very physical team. They are physical on offense, physical on defense. And they saw it right there as Roman Miller, the 200-pound junior, put his shoulder down and ran over a Blair Oaks Falcon tackler before he was knocked down himself across. So it's third down now at about 3 for Seneca from the 44-yard line. They need to get it inside the 42 for the first down. Miller to the right of Klaus, the quarterback. In the shotgun with a wing to the right side. They move a man in motion, and Klaus keeps it himself around the left end, and there he goes again. He's got the corner turn inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line. They are just collapsing the right side of the Falcon defense, and they have been doing that all afternoon long. And that gives Klaus a good gain on the play as he gets the ball down to the 38-yard line to the left of Klaus. Klaus takes the snap and keeps it himself over left guard and tackle this time. He puts his head down, runs over a couple of Falcons, gets inside the 35 down to the 31-yard line. Very rare you see the Falcons out physical, but right now Seneca is taking it to him. Ball was at the 38-yard line to be marked at the 32, a gain of 6 yards on the play by Klaus.
Yeah, back in their Falcons' only loss of the season, Luther North, was a matter of turnovers and just too many explosive plays by the Luther North Crusaders. They were just too fast. This is just smash mouth football, and the Falcons aren't able to stand up to the Indians on this.
On second down, they hand it off to Miller. He hits up the middle. He gets inside the 30 down to the 28-yard line. Yeah, Klaus is at 175 yards rushing now, and Klaus is going to keep it himself on first down, running to the left side, and the Falcons finally get over there and throw him down after a very short gain on the play.
Nothing fancy by Seneca. It's basically snap to Klaus and let him run to the edge.
West on the tackle for the Falcons from his defensive end position on the right side.
You really haven't even, Roman Miller, their top runner on the
now from the Blair Oaks 31-yard line, or 26-yard line, make it. Klaus takes the snap. Off play action, rolls to his right and throws. Has a man out in the flat. The Falcons have it pretty well diagnosed, and they're able to run the man down as they got it to Brody Probert. And Probert was stopped quickly by Lueckenotte, and also Att Blk out there on the stop for the Falcons. At the 25-yard line, a gain of a yard on the play. So the Falcons now on third down and about 7 from the 25-yard line. The defense having a chance to maybe get a chance to get off the field here on a couple of plays. Klaus with 2 men in the backfield with him. Miller to the right. Now he moves off to the left side in motion, and they pitch it wide left to Miller. He has 1 man to beat on the corner. The Falcons are there, and they wrap him up and throw him down.
The man that blitzed on the corner and took the quarterback. I think he forced Klaus to pitch it to Miller a little bit quicker than he wanted to, and Miller was not able to really turn it upfield. So they lose it. I think they lost a couple yards.
Just a foot or so, maybe. Nilges on the tackle that time. So no gain for Miller.
4th and 7 from the ball still on the 25. They're going for it. Big play for the Falcons. If they can stop from here, they got a chance to get back in this game.
On fourth down, Klaus goes back to pass, looks to his left and throws. The ball's going to be intercepted. No, dropped, knocked down.
Good heads-up play there by the defensive back.
Shay Linhardt knocked it down at the 10-yard line.
Shay Linhardt could have had an easy pick, but then he realized he was inside his 10-yard line, and he slammed the ball to the turf, and the Falcons will take over on their own 25. It's from the Falcons in a long time. They're pretty sure-handed. But
that time they just couldn't hang on.
They just can't hang on to it. And that would have been right at the sticks. So Halford's back to punt. He's back around his own 10-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is a 25. Halford had to hurry it out of there. Got a low line drive kick, but he's going to get a great roll out of it. Not much of a kick when he came off his foot, but he's got a great roll inside the 25 of Seneca down at the 23.
It was only about 12 feet off the ground the whole way. They bring him in, flip him the ball, and then he goes for a pass down the field. So that's something else the Falcons will need to think about.
Second and short, they snap it to Klaus. Klaus trying to run it to the outside to the left side, and Carson Lubering coming all the way down the line, wraps Klaus up and throws him down for no gain out at the 31-yard line. Klaus hit into the middle of the line. There was nothing there. Then he started to dance to his left, and by that time, Lubering had gotten there through the line and wrapped him up and threw him down near the far sidelines.
So 3rd and 3 for the Falcon defense. From the Seneca 31, if they could stop.
Falcons trail 28-14. Klaus from the 31-yard line. As Miller to his left. Move a man in motion back across the formation. Klaus takes the snap, hits into the left side, and he's thrown down. He may have gotten to the 32, but that's it. They're going to mark him down at the line of scrimmage at the 31-yard line.
Looked like he had a chance to break it for the first down, but somebody came up from the Falcons and gave him a big pop. That made him take a step back, and then the rest of the defense were able to corral him and drive him to the turf.
West Davis and Kliegel all there in the stop for the Falcons, and the ball is at the 31-yard line, and Seneca's going for it on 4th down and 3.
4th and 3. Falcons need another big stop.
Klaus in the shotgun with Miller to his left. They have a blocking back to the left side as Klaus takes the snap, runs to the left side, and he is being pushed out of bounds. And let's see where they will mark it. I think he's short.
I don't think they mark. Yeah, I think you're right, Dick. It looked like the man over there about a half a foot short.
Going to be very close. They got him outside the 33, and that's it. They did not get the first down. Well, they didn't get the first down at the 33-yard line. Falcons will get the ball. So Seneca biting off a little bit more than they can chew, and the Falcons get the ball. Turnover on downs, and the Falcons will get it back at the 33-yard line of Seneca.
4:40 to go. This is a very rapidly moving. This is again. This is something we were talking about earlier. This game is making me remember that Lawson game in championship game in 07, where the Falcons just kept shooting themselves in the foot all game long.
From the 39-yard line, 2nd and 16, backs rolling to his left, sets, throws, has a man. It's caught by Halford, and Halford nearly spun out of the tackle inside the 20, down at the 19-yard line.
The important thing is Halford was able to spin forward and pick up the first down.
He took a shot but hung on to the football in a 20-yard gain, and the Falcons are back in business once again at the 19-yard line. Into the red zone, backs quickly to the right side, right in the hands of a defensive back. This is going to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, backs dives and knocks the man out of bounds. The backs threw it to the right side, threw it right into the hands of Kai Adams. And Seneca with a big turnover. So 1st down and 10 for Seneca from the Blair Oaks 38-yard line. They hand off to Miller, and Miller dives up the middle, hits hard, and gets inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. Gain of about 4 yards on the play, maybe 3.
This might be the point of the game where it's Miller time. I can see that where you run clear.
From the 35-yard line as Klaus dropped the snap, and Lubering drops him back at the 37-yard line.
They must have greased up the old pigskin at halftime. Nobody can hold on to it.
Klaus is going to lose 2 yards on the play. Scores 28-14. They cannot allow Seneca to score here. They go up by 3 scores into the fourth quarter. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, that big pass interception on the last time the Falcons had the ball, that's looming very large in the Falcon future here.
from the 37 on third down and long. They give off on the reverse, and the man is hit the backfield. Probert is going to be run down under the green wave back at the 43-yard line.
Probert was going to throw it because he stopped and he started to cock that arm, and that's when the Falcons swarmed him.
West, Lubering, and Lueckenotte all there for the Falcons. And a loss on the play of about 5.
I'm gonna call that a sack. I don't know where the official stats guy will, but I'm gonna call it a sack because he had his arm. He's starting to cock that arm.
As the punter comes on, takes a high snap, takes his time. Left footer gets it away, angling it towards the left sidelines, and it's going to be caught. Fingertip catch by Sam Closser right at the 9-yard line. Had a man right in his face. Sammy got the hand up, called for the fair catch, and took it on the fingertips and held on. Well, 1:51 to go, third quarter. Seneca 28, Blair Oaks 14 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. This game being brought to you by Tobin's Towing. Blair Oaks from the 9-yard line. On first down, they hand off around the left side. Here comes for a slice. Turns it up, gets across the 15, spins forward, and pulls tacklers across the 15 out to the 17-yard line. A gain of 8 yards on first down.
Falcons will probably go quickly here, as they usually do, but time is of the essence.
On second down, they move for slice in motion again, and they hand off to Carson. No, it's Halford this time, and Halford coming from right to left. It's the first down, out across the 20 to the 24-yard line. From the 24-yard line, first down and 10 for slice into the backfield. Takes the handoff, runs up the middle. Had good running room there for a minute before he was knocked off his feet quickly after a gain of about 2 or 3 yards by Ryan Owens. So Verslois gets a gain of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up now second down for the Falcons out at their own 27-yard line. Backs takes the snap, looks to his right and throws quickly to the right side. Has Halford out on the sidelines, but he can't get much there. Tried to turn it up, maybe only got a yard or two. Probert there on the stop for Seneca after a 2-yard gain for Vander Halford. 3rd and 5 for the Falcons from their own 27-yard line. Backs takes the snap, looks quickly to the right side, has a man, and it's going to be a first down. Out across the sidelines, it was Kerwitt on the catch at the 36-yard line. Enough for the first down. Move the sticks.
Kerwitt, one of the seniors on this team. How many seniors do we have on this team this year?
15.
That's what I thought. I was going to say 13, but I thought we had even more. He's one of the 15 seniors, so we'll see if the seniors can come up and come with something.
On first down, they hum it down the middle. Rackers has got it. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Falcons! Brenden Rackers didn't drop that one, and he takes it to the end zone for the touchdown. 64 yards, and the Falcons are back in the ballgame. 28-20 our score, 64 yards on the catch and run by Brenden Rackers. Rackers has had a couple of opportunities today. That one he hung on to.
He actually had a couple of catches, but we keep thinking about the couple he dropped, but that was nice for 66 yards.
64 yards.
64 yards.
Laughlin on to attempt the extra point. Snap is back, the ball is down, the kick is up, it's high, it's long, and it is good. 18 seconds to go, third quarter. Seneca 28, Blair Oaks 21 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We'll return to Show Me Bowl 2024 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. Being brought to you by Tobin's Towing. We'll be back after this. 91-yard drive in 1 minute 33 seconds. And it was a 64-yard touchdown pass from backs to Rackers to cap the drive. And that is your Tim Van Ronselen scoring drive summary on MidMoSportsOnline.com. Falcons trail Seneca 28-21 as Laughlin kicks off and drills it into the end zone. And Seneca will take over first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
It was
holding, so
they moved it back 5. It was probably from the spot of the foul, which puts it on the 15. So it's 2nd and 15.
2nd and 15. The ball is thrown out to the left side quickly. Actually, that was a replay of first down. And that pass went to Harris, and he was cut down after a 5-yard gain. So bring up a second down and 10 now.
Sorry, second down now. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter as we go to the final quarter.
We're going down to the wire, folks. We thought we might. Seneca 28, Blair 21 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We'll return with fourth quarter action. After this timeout, you're watching coverage of Show Me Bowl 2024 on MidMoSportsOnline.com, brought to you by Tobin's Towing. We'll be back after this. So here we go. We're getting started in the fourth quarter. The Falcons trailing Seneca by the score of 28-21. Seneca has it second down and 10. Back at their own 20-yard line. Ball on the near hash mark as they go from right to left here in the fourth quarter play. Double reverse to Harris. He's cut down in the backfield. Aiden Lueckenotte back at the 12-yard line. Cuts down Tyrone Harris as they ran the reverse with the outside receiver. Lueckenotte never stopped. Cut Harris down and a loss of 8 yards on the play.
Big play by Aiden Lueckenotte. And again, you know, I said earlier, this game reminded me of the 07 game against Laughlin. Now I'm starting to get a feel of it. Win it by a point, 28-27 in that classic game 20 years ago. Let's hope the Falcon defense can stop them here.
Third down and 18 from the 13-yard line. All play action. Klaus is going to load up and throw it deep, and the pass is going to be intercepted by Warren Davis at the 47-yard line.
Warren Davis was playing that like he was in center field for the Cardinals. I would say the Yankees, but we know how they play center field in the World Series.
So it was Harris. So it was Klaus with his feet, but the Falcons have it back. Line of scrimmage will be the 42 of Seneca. On first down, backs on the quarterback, draw up the middle, has running room, spins out of a tackle, and falls forward at the 35-yard line. Give him a gain of 7 yards on first down. First turnover of the ball game for Seneca. 52 yards on 18 carries now for Tyler Bax. On second down, they hand over to Halford, trying around the right side. He's going to be hit in the backfield. He spins forward and maybe got back to the line of scrimmage as he tried to go outside the numbers and was cut down. Making the final tackle and holding out there was Blaze Graham coming up from the safety position.
Brings up a 3rd and 3 from the 35 of Seneca. Clock running with 10:25 to go here in the game.
They don't want to waste this turnover.
I thought actually that on that third down play they might try like a quick hitter to the outside. We'll see what they do here on fourth down.
3 receivers wide left from the near hash mark. Backs, takes a snap, looks to his left. Going through the progression, throws down the middle, has a man, and it cut for the first down. Engelbrecht, a fingertip catch over his head at the 19-yard line.
The senior comes through again.
What a catch that was.
You asked for leading from the front from your seniors, and Engelbrecht and Curran are doing it.
Engelbrecht's first catch of the second half. They hand off on first down around the right side. Versois puts his head down, runs over a man, gets inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. Late penalty flag comes in from the White Hat. Asians, and they have not scored. 28-21, Seneca with the lead. 9:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Falcons have a goal to go at the 7-yard line from the near hash mark. Backs in the shotgun. Versois in the wing to the left side. 4 receivers left. Backs runs to his left. And he's trying to get to the outside. Gets the corner to the 5. Puts his head down and is slammed out of bounds inside the 5. They'll give him the 3-yard line. Let's see, they give him the 3, give him the 4-yard gain on the play. So back to his 19th carry of the afternoon.
This game's getting exciting.
Got to punch it in here, man.
Yeah, we got to have this one. If you're a Falcon fan, they got to get it in.
On second down, they snap to back delay up the middle. He goes pushing forward the goal line. He didn't get there.
Looked like on that last dive, he might have been able to sneak in, but he's going to come up short. That ball's going to be right there. They're going to put it down. They're going to put it down on the 1. I thought they might put it inside the 1, but they've got 2 cracks at it here from the 1. It took them 4 times to get it in this when they were down there before, back in the first quarter.
4 receivers to the right. Baxman keep it again up the middle. He goes, runs over a man into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! Bax went in over right guard and tackle. A man met him at the goal line. I think it was Miller, and he just plowed him over and went into the end zone. And the Falcons are back within a point of tying this game. 8:46 to go in the fourth quarter.
You know, one thing brought up early in the game is that with last week and the week before, where they play both ways. You're getting in the fourth quarter. The Falcons might be a little bit fresher.
As Laughlin drills through the extra point, we're tied. 8:46 to go, fourth quarter. Blair Oaks 28, Seneca 28. On MidMoSportsOnline.com. We'll return to Show Me Bowl 2024 on MidMoSportsOnline.com after this timeout. Sponsored by Tobin's Towing. Fourth quarter, Blair Oaks 28, and Seneca 28 on MidMoSportsOnline.com, and that is your Tim Van Ronselen scoring and drive summary. So Seneca has not scored here in the second half. The Falcons have scored 3 touchdowns and have battled back to tie this game at 28. They were down 28 to 14 at halftime. They have scored twice now here in the fourth quarter. So backs gives the Falcons the tie ball game. The kickoff was returned to the 27. Klaus on first down. Falcons rushed the line, almost went offside, but Varner dances back. On the first down, they hand off to Miller, trying to bounce it to the outside. The Falcons are right there and stop him after a short gain as he tried to run it out to the right side. The Falcons get over there and make the tackle at about the 28-yard line.
And don't know how this game's going to turn out, but you got to hand it to this Falcon team. They were down by 2 scores at halftime, and they sucked it up and they got it done. They're at least going to go down without they're going to go down fighting is what I'm trying to say. But hopefully they can get a stop here.
On 2nd and 9, Klaus wants to throw a pass on play action high. He'll pass it. Intercepted. Closser's got it at the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. And Sam Closser out of bounds at the 38-yard line. They tried to throw it to Ginger, and he's been open a couple of times on the routes down the middle. Sam Closser cut it off and made an over-the-shoulder fingertip interception, and the Falcons are back in business, and they're going to mark him down at the 39-yard line.
Touch on this drive.
From the 38-yard line, move a man in motion to the right side. Backs, looks to his right, and keeps the football up the middle to the 35. Spins inside the 35 and down to the 33-yard line. Give them a gain of 5 yards on first down. Falcons want to take some time off the clock here, too. Backs, the quarterback, has 3 receivers to the right side, 10 receivers to the left. Now they move Halford in motion to the right side as Backs looks to the right. And he's looking down the middle. It's time, throws it down the middle. The pass is going to be caught by Rackers inside the 15. They're going to mark it right at the 15-yard line. Rackers with a man all over him. And somehow he pulled it in for a 30-yard gain.
Brenden Rackers dropped a couple of easy passes in that first half, but he's making up for it now in the second half.
From the 15-yard line, Backs looks to his left, quick pass to the left side to Verslois inside the 10, pushes it across the end zone, touchdown, Falcons! Verslois into the end zone, and with 6:55 to go in the fourth quarter, the Blair Oaks Falcons take a 34-28 lead. Carson Verslois in from 15 yards out, and definitely, Seneca is gassed. Seneca is absolutely gassed.
You know, in these playoffs, we've looked at it, and like we said, the last few weeks, the teams go both ways. The Falcons are getting them in that late in the third quarter into the fourth quarter.
As Verslois gives the Falcons a 34-28 lead, and Laughlin kicks the extra point through. 6:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Blair Oaks 35 and Seneca 28 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We'll return to Show Me Bowl 24 after this timeout. This is the Blair Oaks Falcons Game of the Week, brought to you by Tobin's Towing. We'll return after to give the Falcons the lead. The extra point by Laughlin was good, and with 6:55 to go in the fourth quarter, it's Blair Oaks 35, Seneca 28, and that is your Tim Van Ronselen scoring drive summary on MidMoSportsOnline.com. Seneca runs the kickoff back out to the 29-yard line, and they'll have it on the near hash mark as they go from right to left here in the fourth quarter of play. Falcons with their second lead of the ball game. They had the 7-6 lead after their first
that's right. I
touchdown.
take that back. Sorry.
Klaus, the quarterback, moves a man in motion, hands off to Harris on the fly, sweep, and he is in the backfield. Trey Price and Varner all over that play.
It's that man Varner again.
Loss of 4 yards on the play. They tried the jet sweep with Harris. I think Klaus and Miller might be a little fatigued, and so they're trying to get Harris into the mix. And Harris has lost 12 yards on his last 2 carries. So that will move the ball back to the 25-yard line on the far hash mark this time. Second down and 14. Big Falcon crowd on the near sideline on their feet. Everybody up. Klaus goes back to pass. Quarterback run up the middle. He keeps it. Gets it out to the 30-yard line, maybe to the 31. And he'll pick up the better part of 6 yards on the play.
That'll make it about a 3rd and 8. As we go under 6 minutes ago. The thing is, Seneca was controlling everything, running the ball. They were playing their game. Now the Falcons have come back, taking the lead, and Seneca's in an unfamiliar and uncomfortable position. They're going to have to probably throw a little bit more than they like to get this ball, get the game going. As the Falcons seem to have figured out the running schemes, and they've done a really good job here in the last 10 minutes of this ball game is shutting down the runs by Seneca, but we'll see what happens. We got 3rd down and 8 here from Seneca 31.
And a snack came back, surprise. Klaus is going to try to run it to the right.
He's not going anywhere.
Down, back at the 29-yard line.
He got surprised by the snap, and then he got surprised by one of the Falcon defenders standing him up.
Hank Lueckenotte coming
That's
from
what I
the
thought.
position. And Seneca's going to have to punt this ball.
They're going to have to punt it. By the time they get this punt off, clock's running 5:08 to go. That'll be under 5 minutes, and then that's when we need to see a nice championship-type drive by the Falcons. Just eat up the clock and run this game out and go back home to Wardsville with another championship.
Hunter is on, Sam Closser back to return, and the Hunter takes his time, gets it out of there. Looked like he might have thought about running the football there for a minute, but he does kick the ball away, and this will roll dead inside Blair territory at the 27-yard line. Falcons will take over with 4:39 to go in the ball game. Falcons leading 35-28. So glad you've hung with us here on MidMoSportsOnline.com.
Can the Falcons just hold on to the ball and pick up first downs and run clock?
4 receivers wide right, swing pass right side for Slice, has blockers to the 35, 40, to the 45, and pull it out.
We got a Versluis on the loose in the championship game, Dick. We know what that means.
And a 17-yard gain and a first down for the Falcons.
I said earlier, if the Falcons were going to win this, I think they had to go to the passing game. They've done that.
From the near hash mark. Backs looking to the sidelines. Gets the signals in from offensive coordinator and head coach Att Blk. Backs on play action, keeps it himself up the middle. Dives inside the 50 to the 48-yard line. He'll pick up a gain of 7. And this will give the Falcons 2nd and short. The clock run down.
As we hit 4 minutes to go in this championship match. And what a game it's been.
35-28, Blair Oaks will lead the football. They hand off to Versluis around the right side. He gets to the 45.
He's got the first.
He's getting very close to the first down. I think he's got it. Yes, he does.
He had to get to the 45, and he was able to just get past the 45. So another first down for the Falcons. Clock will stop as they reset the ball. 3:50 to go.
The sophomore who came into the lineup when Hayden Laughlin and Brady Dapkus went down now has 56 yards on 13 carries and a couple of touchdowns.
Vander Halford, who was also coming to help out when Dapkus went down. He's had a nice game today.
Falcons letting the play clock run down. I'm looking for the play clock. I don't see it, Ed.
I was too. I'm like, I don't see the play clock. They got to have it somewhere. Somebody's got to know where it is. It's probably down in one of the corners of the end zone or something.
First down and 10, and they hand off to Versluis. He finds running room up the middle, and he's pushed back, but he's going to pick up the better part of 4 yards, and the penalty flag comes in late.
Might be another face mask.
See what this is. Versluis was fighting for extra yardage up the middle. Penalty flag came in late.
Personal foul.
Personal foul.
Face mask
against Seneca. This will move the ball forward yet again.
And that's a 15-yarder, so if they take it from the spot of the ball at the 41, that's going to move it down inside the 30,
to the 26. 3 receivers to the left side. Versluis will be the wing back to the right side. Falcons letting the play clock run down. We'll be under 3 minutes when this ball is snapped.
And at this point, if the Falcons get close enough down there, and even if they can't score, if they can get a field goal to make it a 10-point game.
On first down from the 26-yard line. Bax keeps it himself around the right side, gets a block to the 20, to the 15, puts his head down, 10-yard line. First down for the Falcons.
The junior quarterback, we've talked about how since October 25th when Datkus and Laughlin went down, he's had to take more responsibility on his shoulders, but Ted LePage says he's the kind of player, he wants that responsibility, and he's showing it now.
There will be under 2 minutes before we snap this football.
And if anybody knows where the play clock is, Dick and I'd sure like to see it because I can't find it.
On first down, they hand off around the left side. Here goes Verslice from the corner to the 5.
He's going to go.
It's for the end zone. Touchdown! No, what did they say? Out of bounds, short of the goal line.
They're going to call him out on the, what?
No, I don't know. The official's waving his arms. Now comes to the referee. What has he got? Has he got a penalty? Yeah, he's got a penalty. All right, a penalty against Blair Oaks. Holding around the left side.
Look out. The next game up is the 8-man football game.
The 8-man is over in St. Joe.
Oh, it's in St. Joe. That's true. I mean, the next one here will be the Class 1. The 8-man is also kicking off at 1 o'clock. So, yeah, so they're already underway.
So here's Laughlin. He's on for a field goal. This is going to be a 36-yard attempt. Out of the hold of Engelbrecht. He's kicked a 41-yarder this year so far.
What if Engelbrecht faked it and ran?
Either way, keeps the clock running. Snap back, ball down. The kick is up. It's high. It's low. And it is good! It's good! 36 yards out. And the Blair Oaks Falcons take a 10-point lead. Oh, my. Nolan Laughlin, the senior, drills it in the biggest kick of his life. And the Blair Oaks Falcons are going to win a state championship. Unbelievable in this season that has been so in and out, back and forth, ups and downs. Oh my goodness. And the Falcons are going to win it here this afternoon. 38-28 our score with 1:44 to go in the fourth quarter. This may be as great a moment as I had with these Blair Oaks Falcons. I tell you what, 25 years of doing this, and this is among the best. Laughlin to kick off for the Falcons. Kicks it high and end over end, going towards the sidelines, and it bounces.
Kaden Klaus, as he's been intercepted twice in this fourth quarter.
Klaus swing pass left side.
Oh, look at this
looking ladder as they get it out to side the 45 to the 47-yard line. As the pass was caught by Harris and he pitched it quickly to Miller coming around the left side. The Falcons were able to stop Miller, but not until he picked up 12 yards on the first down.
Now the Seneca Indians have shown that they throw the ball, they can get men open, they're fast enough, they can get down the field quickly. So the Falcons are, again, they're going to have to be ready. They can't just sit back and hope they overthrow him or something like that. They got to get some pressure on Mr.
Klaus is back and he's under pressure. He throws it to the right side and it's caught. And it's going to be a first down inside Blair Oaks territory at the 43-yard line. And the pass is caught by number 8, and that's Drew Sherwood, his first catch of the afternoon.
So 1:31 to go. Clock is running again.
And Klaus takes the snap, goes back to pass, throws it down the middle, pass nearly intercepted. Oh my!
Looked like a diving interception for a second.
Inside the 35-yard line, it was Hank Lueckenotte. They were trying to go short down the hash marks, and Lueckenotte dove in front of Tyrone Harris, and the pass fell incomplete.
44-yard line. They've got 37 on the
Klaus back to pass, throws the ball deep down the middle. The ball is going to be incomplete.
Way
Over the head of Ginger, as Hagen Ginger was working against Closser.
last name first, and it was Ginger Hagen. I was going to say, sounds like a girl who used to live in my neighborhood. No shit. A girl named Ginger.
6'2", 205 for Ginger. Here's a 3rd down and 10. Closser being chased through the backfield. He throws on the run.
Pick.
Pass is going to be incomplete over the head of the intended receiver at the 25-yard line. Varner was chasing Kloss.
The way
they got him.
The way the pass defenders for the Falcons were setting up, it looked like they were trying to set up for a pick, but it went way over everybody's head. So here it is, folks. 4th and 10 from the Falcon 44, minute 11 to go in the game. And if the Falcons can stop them from getting 10 yards and a first down, they're going to take over and they're going to go into victory formation and seal off this 6th championship win.
Klaus steps up, throws near sidelines. It's way over the head of the intended receiver. He told me he was way out of bounds, and the Falcons will take over on downs, and the Falcons will win their 6th state championship. The Blair Falcons 2024. For the 4th time in 7 years, are going to win the state championship, this time in Class 3. It'll be their 2nd state championship in Class 3.
Might need to check with Action Jaxon, but this might be the first time they've won and wearing green.
Falcons will have it. Clyde is stopped at 1:05 to play. Falcons in the victory formation, leading 38-28. What a ball game. What a ball game. Snap is back, and it goes to Baxon. He kneels. He's got one more time. One more time. And the Falcons will walk off as Class 3 state champions. Frankly, I thought it was a year too early, especially when Laughlin and Davis went down. But the Falcons, as I said, this has been a master class of coaching by Att LePage and the Blair Falcons staff. In the second half, they took over a clearly tiring Seneca football team.
Snap down, and he kneels down, and 33 seconds ago, no more snaps needed. The Falcons run off the field to their teammates on the sideline. And Seneca, you got to tip your hat to Seneca. What a great, it's very hard to come back-to-back years and make the state final. The Falcons know that. They've only done it once. And they thought this was their year, Seneca. It looked like it for most of this game. They played a great game. They got a great team. And some of these guys are going to be coming back, like their top runner, Roman Miller. But as the teams meet on the 50 at the center Tiger logo, and they are shaking hands. The coaches shake hands. What a great game. And 38-28, the Falcons win. And boy, I feel like I did 20 years ago, Dick. Just kind of all out of breath.
Frankly, I mean, I'm emotional. This has been pretty amazing.
I'm always emotional. You know that.
This has been pretty amazing to watch this run by the Blair Falcons. And to be at the position they were, just total devastation after that Southern Boone game. Like, what are we going to do now? Our 2 best offensive players are gone. And now what are we going to do? Well, you put it on the shoulders of number 17 and let him take over. And what a performance by the Blair Falcons this afternoon, especially on defense. In the second half, came out and held Seneca off the scoreboard and came back and put 24 points on the scoreboard in the second half to win it 38-28. As I said, what a performance by the sophomore, by Carson Swiss, by players like Vander Halford, by Engelbrecht, even Jeff Pruitt today got in on the action. And the Falcons used all of their resources, used all of their players, used all of their talent, and they come back and they win it here this afternoon over the Seneca Indians by the score of 38-28. The only loss for Seneca all season long comes in the state finals. So the Blair Oaks Falcons, they lost one game this year. That was to Class 4 state champion Newfoundland North. And the Falcons hung in this ball game. We thought a couple of times in the first half they were out of it. A couple of times they were inside the red zone. A couple of times they were inside the 5. Couldn't get the ball in the end zone. And we thought, man, they've lost their chances. They've lost the opportunities. But they came back. The defense pulled it together, and they held Seneca off the board. And the Falcons win it and will take home the state championship trophy here this afternoon, winning over Seneca by the score of 38-28.
One more! Oh my! One more! Halftime! One more, baby! One more!
Trophy presentation. We're going to wait until that comes about. And there it is. And there it is. Class 3 state champions, Blair Falcons, 2024. State championship number 6 in the history of the Blair Falcons. State championship number 5 for Coach LePage and the Falcons. The Falcons win it in 2018. The Falcons win it in 2020. The Falcons win it in 2022. And they won it in 2024. And as Ed said, Laughlin and Depkus return next year, as does Bax, as does Halford, and a whole host of other players. The entire defense, with the exception of 2 players, will be back next year. Oh my, it's just beginning for the Blair Oaks Falcons. What a day, what a game. Blair Oaks 38, Seneca 28. We'll be back to take a look at scoring in this afternoon's ballgame after this timeout. You are watching Showing Bowl 2024 on MidMoSportsOnline.com, and we are brought to you by Tobin's Towing. We'll return to Columbia after this timeout.
Four captains, we gotta go. Everybody else has gotta go in. Back on the trash. Hell yeah, man! Let's go! Hell yeah! Let's go,
Oh, where's those guys to interview us?
Hi, Maeve. See a shot? State champion, man.
Come here and hug your mama.
All right. I found him. Good job, Zane.
Oh, everywhere.
Well, because you're not even if it's right there. So I don't know nothing about it. And then I was like,
All right, we gotta get a picture of you all.